Hey Lori, how you doing?
Corbin, how are you?
You know, I'm actually not awesome.
Great. So listen, I really need you to get some kind of project going. You're losing steam when I pitch you to studios.
You know what, Lori? I am actually really glad that you called because I am in the middle of a really cool book adaptation that I think is
Right.
going to be
Yeah,
great.
totally excited for that. I just really need to see something from you, or I'll have to focus on other clients.
Totally get it. And I think 2 months I can deliver something spectacular to you.
How about 1 month?
I think this one needs 2 months to be great.
Okay, 1 month sounds
Well, actually,
great.
Lori, I
Okay,
think
talk to you
two
soon
months
now.
would
Bye
be
bye.
ideal for the project. What am I gonna make?
Corbin,
Adam,
come on in.
good to see you. How are you? How are you?
Doing good, doing good.
So
Been a
listen,
while.
it has been a while. It has. So listen, I'm in the middle of a project, working on a project, and I need a favor from you.
Well, how can I help?
Listen, I know your acting days are over, and I know you never want to do it again, but I just need an interview, story about you.
That's the one thing I can't do. You know that's off limits.
Oh, but I just need a little bit of help with
No.
it. It's just a.
I would help you with anything else, but not that.
But listen, wouldn't you like the chance to set the record straight about things?
Maybe.
I saw an article this morning. It was talking about how the monster of men has lost his edge. That's how the public's perceiving you right now. Wouldn't you want to set that straight? Just one interview, just to set it straight.
You know, normally it'd be no, but for you, because you're asking, I'll help you out.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So what was the question again?
So what's it like being around for 300 plus years?
It's been interesting being around for 300 years. But I guess to start out, I was created in Ingolstadt, Germany, other continent. And obviously it was a different time, different era. But after my creator, Vincent, died, I fled to the United States and been here shortly after this country was created. But I tried to lay low, just tried to stay out of everyone's way. And then it was a while back, this guy James W. something, this guy was making a film and he had the story of this monster, and he recruited me to play the part in that movie. So after that, people have been much more open to having someone like myself wander around in public. So I've been able to go out more after that movie. So that's been nice.
How have you found ways to entertain yourself or work over the past years?
One of the interesting things is I was scared of horses. I had all these mobs running after me, 100, 200 years ago. So within the last 50 years, I got a job working at a ranch. So trying to overcome my fear of horses. That was interesting. Okay, you can do this, Adam. You can do this. You got it. The horse one. No. Well, more recently, I tried doing more tech support for work, but that didn't really go well.
Like you weren't techie, or?
No, I wasn't supportive. Hello. Thank you for calling Nerd Tech. This is Adam. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm having a problem with my laptop freezing.
Your laptop's freezing? Stick it in the oven. Stick it in the oven. 5 lifetimes of helping people with their crap. So I got a blind date I've been set up on. I haven't been on one of those in a couple of years. But yeah, just trying to look good for the date, and oh no.
So, what do you do?
I'm between things right now. I was doing tech support, but that didn't work out. So
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out my next thing right now.
Well, I'm sure something will work out.
Good evening. What can I get started for you guys?
I'll start with an iced tea, please.
And I was looking at, I'll have the Guinness Stout. Thought that was going to be.
Oh,
Well, you know what? I just remembered I have to feed my goldfish. So, have a
Okay.
good night.
Okay.
Hi, so I kind of saw what happened.
Yeah, this is a little awkward.
Yeah, so if you want to, why don't you come to my office tomorrow at 9? If I can help the Headless Horseman, I'm sure I can help you.
You knew the Headless Horseman?
Yes, I do, personally.
Okay. That could be interesting.
All right, I'll see you at 9.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, what brings you in today?
I'm here for my follow-up visit with Dr. Burns.
Oh, well, I have a question to ask you. On our electronic health records, it says you're 300 years old, is that right?
No, I'm 305.
No way. So do you get nostalgic when you see Neolithic cave paintings?
No.
Oh, so you can remember when OGs were hieroglyphics.
Again, I'm not that old. I'm only 305.
Well, I prefer older men because they've already had life's disappointments, so they're ready for me. And speaking of being ready for you, Dr. Burns?
Hello, Adam, come on back.
So what's it like having a 300-year-old man in the office, June?
It's difficult with the social media and the technology trying to keep him up to date. I mean, we text, we email, and we call, but he's still writing with a feather quill, so it's difficult to get in touch with him on some things.
So how do you make
We
it
have
work?
carrier pigeons. We tie a message to the foot. It goes right to Adam's home, and then Adam writes the message back and sends it right back to Dr. Burns. It works.
Wow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and let me take your blood pressure and see how things are going. So let me get your finger. Okay. Yep, still not registering. So, all right. Well, but we already know that you are 300 some odd years old, right? So your pulse is kind of not really registering. So let's take your blood pressure and see maybe how that pacemaker's doing. Maybe that'll give us a clue. So when I first met Adam, he was literally falling apart. His arm was coming off. A lot of doctors were trying to just basically suture it back together again. Nothing was really working for him. So he came in and he ended up seeing me. We did an initial consult. We took some blood work. Actually found out that, because of the multiple parts that he has with the multiple blood types and stuff, that nothing was really working for him. So what we did is we did a regimen of exercise, a few supplements, dietary changes, and I also gave him a Scream, which is something that we came up with, which is synthetic coagulant restorative material. And what that did is that it helped be able to have the different blood types, go along with each other. So then that way these limbs would not be falling off. It actually is going to help your body not fight all the different blood types that you got. So then that way you can actually basically stay in one piece. Okay?
That would be good.
All right. All right, so a few months after the regimen that we had for Adam, we found that he actually had more energy. He was able to sleep better. His dating actually improved because his limbs weren't literally coming apart at the seams. And he was actually having a more active lifestyle and is actually able to hold a job. So we'll go ahead and continue with what we have. We'll do probably another follow-up visit in about 6 months.
What has been the most impactful part of this journey back to wellness for you?
Well, I went from feeling stuck and been broken to I've been put back together, and it really feels like I've been given a second chance at life now that I'm 300 years old.